Hi, Firedale.
Hi, Pack.
You're gonna want to do that again because it wasn't connected yet.
I did that earlier because I saw you doing the game.
I'm always doing the game. Join plant green. I basically just don't turn it off now because I just want the bots to rotate doing those freaking pumpkins over and over and over
And
and
over
over
and
and
over.
over. And I got two of them.
Where's the soundboard when we need it to just hit the button, do it again and again and again?
Mm-hmm. Your imagination, congratulations on your 54-month pack of betray.
Hi, I'm
Emma?
I'm a
Emma?
yeah, I'm a your imagination. I am a I'm a
It starts with a U. Or it starts with a Y.
right. But I'm a is the start of imagination.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But her name starts with a your. When you say Emma, it sounds like you're talking like your own imagination.
Yeah, I'm a. It's a very short nickname. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a nickname, but. Yeah, Yima.
No, that's Yima.
Yima. In fact,
But
it would just be the two letters would be Yi. Firedale,
uh-huh.
did you find the soundboard in Discord?
I did.
I've already muted Meteor from the soundboard in Discord. I've muted Ian from the soundboard in Discord. Do I need to mute a Firedale?
No.
Because you did just blast me with the horn.
Oh, was it loud?
It's a horn.
I didn't know it'd be loud.
Oh, ain't quiet.
Okay, I won't even do the side horn to make up for it, okay?
That's a good plan. Thank you.
Yeah, I've gone by Firedale 2002, Dragon, Draggy, DRGN.
I've gone by Pack, and also technically my nickname before I was Packer, I was Fingers. I'm double jointed.
Yep. And Meteor has gone by Fire, and Pack has gone by Fire, and Anessus has gone by Fire.
That's due to a different issue.
I just like to think it's because I'm on everyone's mind.
Technically.
Okay, so Pack,
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but in order to assist with alloys and things, I have set up an off for the inserters to move the ingots up top to actually make things. They'll only move it if there's enough in the chest. That way there's always some in the chest to be carried wherever else they're needed.
Say that again.
Okay, if you look at silver, where you
Silver.
have the chest where they pick up in line to go left and right to the different columns,
Uh huh.
I've put in some red some red wires, and so they will only move it up top once there's enough in the chest.
Okay.
So we don't end up with it stopping like it did before. So it kind of has a preference now of being able to go everywhere. But once it's making it fast enough, we don't have to worry about it as much. I forget specifically what silver was needed. Oh yeah, it was
A
needed
lot.
for, looks like it was needed for solder. Because solder is our lifeblood. Do we need silver for solder? That seems weird. Yeah, we do. So that's why I did that then. That way solder won't stop. So how are you, Pack?
Doing fine, Fairdale. How you doing?
Other than my throat trying to stay stopped up, I'm doing okay.
I'll go
Little
with
sore.
good.
I don't know if it's just allergies or weather or what. Okay, you don't have a gold yet. Okay. Tap a tap, tap 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 tap. 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 What is tapping?
I'm not tapping. I'm actually sitting here very still, watching something.
What are you watching?
The silver ore go in.
Is it good
Silver
or bad?
ore is not being created fast enough. Probably gotta go down there and look at it again.
It's the mineral sludge, looks like. The yellow is going slow. Okay, there's enough crystal slurry going in. It's saying item ingredient shortage in the filtration units. But the crystal slurry and the mineralized water going in is full. Did something happen with the filters going around?
I'm working on getting here. I'm looking. Okay, you just said the filtration units?
Yeah, the filtration units, here I will ping. Like I'm looking at that one right there. It's saying it's got an input shortage, but it's definitely not one of the liquids. So it's got to be the
That
filter.
showed me. That's steel.
Am I not looking at front? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, that one's doing the same thing. Mineralized water in the slurry is full. Oh, some of them can't output because they can't put the filters onto the belt. So their output is full. They're not able to produce anymore.
Where are you looking at? Oh, down here?
Yeah, right next to you. See, those can't put onto the belt, so they're not doing anything. They're not outputting any mineral sludge. Oh, it looks like it might be the purified water up top isn't cleaning the filters quickly enough. Because if you look at the pipes there, the purified water is flashing.
Very empty, yeah.
Where are you even making purified water there?
Yes, and the sulfur. Yep, the sulfur dioxide gas is full, so that's not making any more sulfur, so it's not making any more purified water.
You're making purified water over on the side from oxygen and hydrogen. You can always do the steam one there.
Well, the best purified water is actually the I think it's the the one that makes salt.
Yeah. I just like the steam one because it's very few things and you can go straight from water to steam to the little air thing to make purified water.
Yeah, but
it does take quite a bit of space, so yeah. And removing filters won't really help it any because that's not the issue. Yeah. At least you have an idea now.
It's just more of an issue where to put it. Just out of curiosity, do you have lots of filtered water, purified water? You do. Are you making it in its own separate little area?
Titanium is.
Oh, you are. You are making tons of purified water.
Silicon?
Yeah. Let's send some of that this way.
Oh yeah, it's even clarifying some there. You can literally connect it right there next to where you are up top.
Yep, I'm just picking a spot. Thinking right. Here.
I marked it over on the other side for you.
Should I make it so that will only output if this side is above 80? Yeah.
I would say overflow because you definitely don't want that side to start suffering to fill up silver.
I think I'm going to add a pump to this actually.
Is it going to make a difference?
Chance can probably empty this out really quick.
At least the purified water is going in. Okay, I'm starting to see the ones at the bottom slowly get into where they can output. Okay, they're outputting now. Yay! So now they should be making more mineral sludge. Now it's the mineralized water that's slow.
No, it's still not cleaning it up fast enough. Give it a second. I'm upgrading the belt so that it can get to the end of the line easier and clean it and get the stuff off of the main line faster.
I mean, the mineralized water isn't even feeding down the thing quickly enough. Because over on the side, it's bouncing between 80 and 90. But if you look right there to your right, it's going 80, 30, nothing.
Let's try a pump there too.
It's just sucking it up quick. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's definitely moving quicker up top now, so we're good. Maybe you set it up that way on purpose. I don't know. That doesn't look like it helped any. Oh no, it might have. It's actually making it to the end now.
Yeah, fluid dynamics are kind of annoying in this game.
Yeah, the only thing that has absolutely throughput is pumps. Everything else, any bit of pipe will reduce it.
Yeah, that seems to be doing a lot better now. Okay. And this is getting down to... Yeah, that's where it should be. It should be backed up down to here off of the line. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, the silver's
And
definitely
now it's
going up now.
overfilled. Now it's overfilled of clean instead of dirty filters. So it's got too many clean, which is good. It should have too many clean. That's good.
It can always output.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see how that line's looking now.
Very full. I don't see any breaks in the bars, the ingots. So it appears you have fixed it. Peck is an expert. Red, blue, green, purple. So what's the holdup?
Now it looks like its mineral sludge is lacking. Oh, this is the old system.
Is it a slower version that we've teched past?
Well, instead of using this system, which has a limit according to how many things can fit on a belt, I switched to the ones where we just copy and paste what's it called? It's like reprintable over and over again.
A template.
A template.
A tileable template.
Tileable template. Yeah, this one is not that.
Have trains always had a light?
Probably. Like right here, this one's not moving.
Even on the map, I can hear the farts. Okay, so why are you going slow? Okay, output is full. Your output is full. Those are literally the only two things that should be going in.
Is the stone? Mineral. Really?
What happened?
The stone is not being processed fast enough to be turned into mineralized water, and it's backed up on mineralized water.
Oops.
Why is it backed up on mineralized water? Isn't your job here, guy, to make extra mineralized water? Interesting.
Was that a nice hum interesting or an oh crap hum interesting?
Not fully oh crap, but just more of a Yeah, that's still ceramic, so that's good that that's ceramic. I don't think there's a stone pipe in here because we upgraded all the ceramic to or all the stone to ceramic.
Yeah.
So that should be helping this thing empty faster.
As far as I remember, the pipe tiers don't actually make it more throughput. They just make it so that the undergrounds reach further.
I don't know. I think they actually add more throughput.
Darn, we don't have tier 3s yet. Oxygen.
That didn't seem to help.
Excuse me.
Let's take you off. So you... Oof, that's so tight. You're gonna get a top of valve here. So you're only gonna add if this is empty. Honestly, I'd rather bring it all the way down here. Yeah, I would rather bring it all the way down.
One top of valve.
Need the tank. Just for the moment, I'm going to take this. Like this. So that'll continue moving. You. Give me that. Where the frick is it in my inventory? There you are. Get more of a buffer. There.
Did you figure it out?
I think so.
Sulfur, 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 sulfur.
I'm gonna upgrade all the stuff in here into purple. Make it work a little bit better. Because that was one of the issues with this old system, is that it was capped by the speed of the belt. We're still backed up.
Do, do, do.
Maybe I should try taking you.
There, that way our research continues again. research had stopped, and it's because it got full of sulfur. So hello everybody. Pack, you've been asked a question.
What do you do in this game? You turn water into a rocket.
In this modded version,
Yeah, that's about right. You turn water into a rocket. You take water, refine it into every single material known to mankind, turn that into plates, and then eventually turn it into rockets and fuel and everything. It takes a bit of work. Just a bit. Man, I just cannot get it through fast enough. Well, give you another out. Keeps that as its own line. That helped out a lot. Yeah, that's clean now. Okay. Sure. Whatever.
did something work out well?
Yeah, it seemed to work out. That should make it so that everything is working a lot smoother. Let's see how that output's looking now. Well, it's still not solid.
figure out something awesome?
Awesome?
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that. Just slowly getting things slightly better. That's good. I think you need to be upgraded to go faster. We have filtration unit 3s, right?
If we can craft them, then yes, we should have those.
This one
As
needs
far
to be
as how quickly they're being made, that depends on circuits.
Right now I need 1.
Yeah,
Sounds
we probably
complicated.
have that.
Frick yes. This is a
Modded.
no. How would you say something to hurt your brain?
Complex?
That's just complex. That's not something that hurts your brain.
Overly complex.
That's still
Mind-bendingly complex.
We'll go with that. Mind-bendingly complicated. That's now going faster. Now you should be getting your supplies.
Yes, we have
There
3s.
we go. Now you should be getting this more regularly. Yes, you are. Now you're flowing more regularly.
It's so nice to hear that I'm not the only one that does that.
Now we have a solid line. That's what I wanted to see. Solid line of ore. I mean, it's not completely solid, but it's a heck of a lot more solid than it was. And a solid line of silver ore should lead to a solid line of silver bars.
Yes, Pack, we have lots of filtration unit 3s. We're currently maxed out at having 50 made. They use blue circuits, but we've had them been made long enough. Crystallizer 3s, on the other hand, are hurting because of red circuits. Why are our red circuits suffering? Because the green circuits are suffering. Why are green circuits suffering? Solder.
Solder again? Alright, I'll go look at the solder after I'm done with this. Now we're going to get back to the gold.
We've got solder. It's just the hands are being slow because there's so many items. The basic circuits, tin to copper wire, copper wire, copper. What? What's wrong with copper? Say what?
Actually needs another inserter. Going faster than I can run one. Well, silver's good. Silver's all set now. It's running fine.
Is it going well now?
It's going great. It's going a little too great.
Oh, you gave it a turbo belt going up, huh?
It needed it. This way, with all the stuff being yanked out of it, It's still filling up. Okay, let's go look at solder. Where's solder?
Is okay at the moment. It was actually the things next to it, the basic electrical components, that were an issue.
What are those things flying around? Yeah. These little guys right here are little worker robots. If you see an item over the top of them, it's because they're carrying an item. They will either carry stuff back and forth, or they will build or destroy stuff for you from a distance. Like if I go up here, turn on my guys. I usually don't keep my guys on because there's issues keeping my guys on. Make sure I got the range for this. Yeah. Okay. I can go over here. I can tell them. Grab that stuff. When they're going back around me like that, they're actually charging up their batteries again. Or we can go... Where's a place I can do a little destructy thing? No, there's no ridges anywhere. Well, let's say that I wanted to build out this. I want to get away from the main construction robots. I can go like that. They're cool. They're really cool. But more importantly, we could do stuff like go over here and map out and plan out entire sections of things, and then go over here, put down the blueprint, and they just build it. Both socially awkward. There is an end. The technical end to this particular scenario is building a rocket to get into space. Kind of the same with the original game. The original game, the original intent is build a rocket to get into space. But then you can tell it to continue on with the game by getting like materials from space that help you to make more science, to help you to... It just becomes a game of how fast can I build the next tier of this. And the tiers that you're building is make this robot slightly faster, make them hold slightly more, make them hold... And the numbers just keep going up. For how many millions of bits of things you gotta put into it to upgrade them just that little tab more. And it's just a numbers game at that point. I gotta turn off my guys. No. Yep, that's why I gotta turn off my guys.
Did you accidentally build something over in your area?
Yeah, the game didn't really come with the idea of what a blueprint area is, so you kind of just need to tell it, I want you to build all these things, but not yet. And that's your entire blueprint thing. And that just turn them off in an entire... Like, if you look here, the orange and the green is the area where they can build. And this is where we build our templates. You just go off grid and just build templates and then copy and paste them over. It's really a stupid design, but...
It works.
It works!
As long as you remember to turn your bots off.
As long as you remember to turn your bots off, yes.
There's a mod that adds that kind of blueprint functionality.
Have we built the rocket yet?
We don't have it.
No, we have not built the rocket yet. In fact, okay, so in the main game, we would have built the rocket like a year ago. SeaBlock is where you're taking... Factorio SeaBlock is where... Like in normal Factorio, the world is a vast world of emptiness where where there's basically just ore deposits everywhere. There's iron here, there's stone here, coal here, oil here, and you just bring the things together, put it all together into a rocket, and go off into space. In this, the only thing that's here is water. So you need to, and it's then overcomplicates things by taking the initial ingredients of everything and making them much more believable. And by much more believable, it means much more realistic and complicated. So, since we're taking everything out of and because we're taking everything out of water, you need to refine it. Like this entire line right here, all of this entire thing here, keeping in mind the scale of things. Let's look at the scale. This. No, wait, that's just the alloys. Let's do a different one. We'll do this one. Just this line. Not that side. Not that side. Just this right here. All of this. All of that. All of that. All of that. All of that is to make steel. And it's similar over here. Look over this side. This is the iron line. It goes all the way down to here. It's one of the more simpler ones, so it doesn't go as far. Got another one over here for copper, one for tin. What my job has been in this game for the past... How long have I been doing this, Firedale? 9 months?
It's been a bit.
At least? It's been a bit.
We've definitely been playing for a bit.
Yeah, what I've been doing is designing these.
Yeah,
Firedale's been like executing them and putting them together to do things and like making like little patchwork areas to try to advance us in certain areas. Like he was making titanium a while ago. Before we made a titanium area. I think you did the titanium, right?
Yeah, I did just took my idea. Titanium.
Yeah, you just kind of did it the way that I was doing it, and yeah. He like had a titanium area over here before, but it's like making tiny little amounts of it. Yep, my job is to make it so that stuff. Yeah, my job is to make it so that we can make a solid line of red belts, which is like tier 2 speed. No, tier 3 speed in this. A solid line of red belts coming out of it, of just that material. That's my job. Although we get constantly distracted by this, that, and the other thing, like refining this, fixing that, getting sick of it, how it does this. Now we need to upgrade power. You know what? Let's go get hit by trains. Stuff like that. I mean, we've literally been on this world for 2 years. I'm pretty sure we've been on this world for 2 years.
We have, again, this counts time where he like let it run to get some stuff going, but 464 hours.
Yeah, but we normally only play this for a few hours, like 2 to 6 hours maybe, on Sundays, and Sundays get busy. So this is like the day of the week that often gets cut. So even though we've been playing it for 2 years, I mean, we've only been playing it actually for maybe like how much is 400 hours? Like 3 weeks, something like that. If we went solid.
Yeah, if we went solid, that's little over 2 weeks of actual playtime.
Yeah, well, counting sleep, 3 weeks.
Yeah. So if you take on average 5-ish hours, that's on a good day, because normally we tend to start between 8 and 9 and then play till like 11 or 12 or so. Mm-hmm. That's about 80-ish days. So about 80-ish weeks.
Yeah, I'm just putting it in terms that make sense. So socially awkward. So yeah, it's 400 hours of 16 days, which is about 3 weeks when you add sleep. Yeah. If we were playing this for like 18 hours a day every day.
Yeah.
It would be about 3 weeks.
Heck's brain would explode before then. I mean, mine would
too. The good thing about this is that this is something that's a complete different stratagem to a lot of things that I play over the week. Kind of, depending if I'm doing Satisfactory or not, or some of the more complicated Minecraft packs. But none of them are this complicated. I haven't done Greg Tech for the record though. Um, uh, this is just a different animal, and it's kind of fun to just kind of drop your brain into this and make it think like super complicated for a few hours a week.
Spreadsheets.
Yeah, sometimes we'll add Mondays if I'm really ambitious, but normally,
You should show the spreadsheet
for what?
for any of like one of the metal things that you did.
Oh, like one of these? Oh yeah, this is the spreadsheet for just making. This is the
The
gold
hell mod.
spreadsheet. Actually, this is the pellets part of the gold spreadsheet. Yeah,
So it's fun in its own way, as long as you like this kind of fun.
Yeah.
I just enjoy getting on and listening to Pack think.
Yeah, there's lots of people who do this every day. This is their bread and butter. This is the game that they like to play, and that's fine. There's a lot of people who would never touch this with a 10-foot pole, and I can entirely understand that. That's fine. I like to dip my toes into it once a week. And frankly, Factorio, I could normal Factorio, I could do that every day. That one's not so bad. But get SeaBlock once a week, please. Once a week for SeaBlock, please. This one. There's so many weeks where I'm just like, you know what? I'm just freaking done. I think I did that last time that we did this. I just like, my brain is done.
Not ready.
I can't do anymore. Moving on.
The only time it really sucks is when we do go with long stretches in between, because then we totally forget what we were doing, then have to relearn half of the game.
We gotta leave ourselves notes to future Pack and future Firedale.
Yeah.
Like, stand in this particular area so I come back on, I'm like, is that what I was doing? Because I don't know. Okay. Okay, so where am I in this? That's flotation cell 3. Flotation cell 3. This is processing. I think that's this, right?
I'm having an interesting dilemma over here, Pack.
What?
Our copper.
Oh, not again.
Is actually. Oh no, our copper is working fine. It's just we're using so much of it now. No, it's making it over here. Full red belt's making it over. That's why I said I'm kind of dumbfounded, and that this is the stuff that we were trying to prevent. But, it's working properly.
I do want to upgrade that to a purple belt for production.
For what?
So for the copper line. So we get there faster. We want to keep increasing the speed of this one.
Oh, copper already gets here at max speed.
We'll make it more max. I don't want that to be the part of the line that doesn't work. Like, I'm looking at this belt of ore coming in, and it's not moving on the right.
Oh, because the left side's keeping up. I see what you mean, though. A balancer will fix that.
Well, that's not a balancer issue. That means we have excess. Excuse me.
Uh-huh.
We could process it faster if we added more stuff. Yeah. Gold. Focusing on gold. Okay. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Alright, so this... Where the frick are you?
Oh, it's because we're actually doing low researches. That's what it is.
So...
That makes sense.
That's these. That's done. This is done. You're for this.
One moment, I have to adjust how I'm sitting.
Okay. And you're making rock, so we're gonna have to get rock out of you too. Alright. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Oh, and I need to tell you, when Hun comes in tonight, we need to end. You know why?
I'm back. Why?
It's because Midlet has a 6 a.m. appointment that Hun needs to get her to. I'm letting her sleep tonight. So when she's laying down, we done.
Okay. Well, it is 10 o'clock, so she'll probably come in and tell you it's time to brush your teeth in about 30 minutes or so.
Crushed rubite. Is going to be crushed saffron. You know what? I could just go. Bobbin. It really doesn't matter. So I'm gonna get one of those things.
That's why I did that. Because that will allow us to make the circuits as quickly as we possibly can.
I want to see the speed at what there's the down here.
You don't happen to be making glass, do you? I don't
Isn't that
think
silicon?
So. It's silicone, but it's not. It is made from some of the silicone stuff.
I don't have a specific glass line, no.
Okay. Powder.
This is...
Mixer.
Go.
There. Underground there. Underground there.
Do you ever plan on streaming Stardew again? I didn't plan on streaming it last week. Good to hear, socially awkward. Well, I just do a lot of different stuff. Stardew's not my normal thing. Don't... You make that sound so sad. I understand some people are here for the particular game that I'm playing. Some people are here for the particular person who's playing it. If I lean more towards the person who's playing it than the particular game, because we play a lot of different games here.
Yep.
Everything from Spelunky 2 to Minecraft to Factorio. I mean, I do variety. So, I mean, we might not go back to Stardew itself. I might go back to something like Stardew. The reason I probably won't go back to Stardew is because I just want that to be my fun game. Because I like that game. I might talk about Stardew now and again, though. Like, I just went through the process of refining my bee house farm thing on that. I am one of the older varieties of Minecrafters, yeah. Been around a bit.
He's been everywhere, man.
So, let's see if I can show this. I might not be able... I gotta make sure I get the right thing to show this. Add... It's window capture, and it's existing... It's paint.net. There it is. Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of it though. We look here. This is the normal area that you. Well, this is the normal area that you can use for a honeybee farm or a bee house, because that's where the flower would be in the center, and it goes out about this far. You know, this is what a lot of people consider to be the optimized shape. Like, you can get the most bee houses out of this. With that in the center. Normally they also have that be a bee house too. That's, for me, going to be a sprinkler. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to just take two of those, and smash them together so I can run down that line and get them, then run down that line and get them. I might cut out this too, but I'm not sure. And I'll probably cut off this and cut off this so that it's just that. So and that's nice and square. And like right here, I'll put a scarecrow. I think that'll work out really cool. What's my stream schedule? Most evenings. Usually I start sometime around 3. I don't put up a full-on schedule. I'm just on a lot. I'm on a lot. Just keep an eye out. I'll probably be on like past 3 o'clock almost every night. If it's Thursdays are different. Thursdays I got to go clean up at the church. Mondays I usually have to go to a workout thing. Mondays and Thursdays are weird. And I guess evidently so are Sundays. Okay. Almost every night except 3 out of the 7 days of the week.
Most days, but not all days.
I still argue I'm on a very lot. What time is it for me? Yeah, that's me right now.
It's currently 10:12.
Yeah, right now it's 10 o'clock at night right now. Okay. I wish I could tell this thing, do this recipe using this ingredient. I know you don't need it for this product, but I want you to do that. Because it's in here and I need to get rid of it. So I can know how many of those freaking liquefiers I need to do that many things.
Oh, to get rid of it?
Yeah. It bugs me that I can't just tell it. Just use that for this. use that crushed stone for this recipe. I see you, Yumi. I just got done finishing explaining to Socially Awkward for like a half hour. If I was going to say, but to summarize, this game is about, and I'm going to explain exactly the same way I explained it to Socially Awkward a half an hour ago. The very basic thing is, this game is about taking water and using it to build a rocket to go to space. Or I think half an hour ago I said building a rocket out of water. Because that's what it is. It's building a rocket out of water. I bet you there's some function that I can use to tell it, just do that. I just don't know what that function is.
Did you tell it to just get rid of it?
Oh, you said that hour ago. Can you tell that I noticed Twitch first? Yumi is Socially Awkward. Socially Awkward sent that particular message at 9:06. I just noticed it.
I mean,
wow.
Your stream is rated oblivious for a reason.
I mean, also, to be fair, that is the only message that has come up on YouTube the entire night. Because that's YouTube. I am a drop in the ocean of things going on YouTube. I don't expect there to be. Yes, I do stream on YouTube also. Your imagination. If for no other reason, then my vlogs don't disappear on YouTube. If you're ever looking for a back vlog of any of the things that we've done, it's on YouTube for the past 6 months at least. I've been doing it more than that. I've doubled up and have been streaming to both at the same time for quite a while now.
Yeah, ever since Twitch said, "Yeah, you can do this."
Sorry,
I think
YouTube
started
peeps,
it like
Twitch
the
check.
week after.
Well, I don't know if ours goes burr either on here, Fiend Maker, but it does actually at least move. Yeah, that's the other reason that I do it Socially Awkward, because every once in a while that's where people come from. My problem with YouTube is and it's the same problem I have with Twitch, but more so on YouTube. People come on YouTube and they check you out for 5 seconds and they're gone.
Hi again, Emma.
I am not a person who is. I'm not PewDiePie. I'm not Mr. Beast. I don't have an explosion going off every 5 seconds. But I'm not playing a game where an explosion goes off every 5 seconds. I don't have 1,000 different stories to tell, like Good or anything like that. I'm me, and some people like what I do. Hopefully you guys stick around for that. I'm still... Okay. You know, if I go down here, this liquefier can do 35 crushed stone, and it uses 2. So,
can I make a suggestion specifically for checking this?
I already know that it's gonna take no more than 1 liquefier.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I could put in 2 just to be safe.
Okay.
Because if this recipe says that it can work with 35, the one that I just came from has an output maximum of like 13.
Well, what I was going to say is, if you make a new planner that just has the recipe for converting the stone into the liquid,
right,
you can change the recipe to input. So
that's
you
a whole
give it the input.
I kind of did that exact same thing right here, because part of this entire diagram thing, one of the parts is making an extra bit of mineral water, just a little bit of extra. So that's this.
Gotcha. It just sucks that you can't intermingle for the whole block.
What's interesting is I wish I could tell it that this is. Wait, can I move this? If I take you and move you up, because this one has the extra bit of stuff coming out of it.
Okay, now we want to prioritize you going left.
No, it doesn't. That did not work. That's annoying. Look up here. We need extra little bit of mineralized water. I don't remember how I calculated that. Is that not linked? Linked it, okay. I could already tell you that we're going to have 12 coming in from another spot, so... No, that's fine. I'll just do the top off and stuff like that without things, so it should be fine.
Okay, there we go. Glass is now
so
quicker.
What I do know... I need one of these. Where am I? There I am.
You're right there.
That would be long enough. You missed.
I was in a hurry. Okay, bacon twos. Blue circuits.
That's about it.
Aluminum and tin copper wire. Aluminum. And then harmonic crystal shards.
That'll output That shouldn't exceed the amount of input, but I should still alternate these, so...
Okay, so how do we make harmonic crystal shards?
Oh.
Okay, polished. And polished is made from cut. So many things in the list.
There we go.
Let's see how badly this messes things up. Crystal dust is way over here.
What's the story behind my username? Wow, that's bringing up the past. When I was in high school, yeah, it goes that far. I used to always carry all my stuff in my backpack. I had a locker but I hated using my locker. It was always on the wrong side of where I wanted to be, and I figured I'd rather just carry it. So I had a massive canvas backpack that was basically used for backpacking. And I used it for backpacking, actually. Probably hurt my back because it probably should have been used for backpacking. And I used that as my storage for school. And I kept every single book, every single notebook, every single everything in that book, or in that backpack. And I dragged that sucker onto the bus every single day. And one of the guys on the bus always called me a pack rat, and it just kind of stuck. Yeah, this one wasn't an army surplus. I wasn't... and this is stupid. We couldn't afford army surplus. It was just a big-ass bag. And I just got lucky that we've somehow found a bag that fit everything and fit me. Yeah, not so much fit me as didn't break, because it fit my way of doing things and didn't fall apart instantaneously. It actually had a draw strap on the top, so you like pulled it tight on the top like a duffel bag, and then you folded the cover over the top of that. It was an unusual design. That cord broke in the first like month. I redid it with a shoestring, and it didn't match the black bag at all. So I was pulling it with a shoestring the whole time. But I've always been good at knots, so I had my own knot that I pulled tight on it. Let's see. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. That ain't gonna work. Okay, do that. 6, 9, 12. Okay, so I'm going to take this.
Red.
3, 6, 9,
Green.
12. So this is 18, 24. They are helpful, socially awkward. You are correct. If I did like that, then I went over here. No, I did. Now we did the brown one. Actually,
Okay, we want that on the inside. Inside.
that fits. Six, 9, 12. Oh, there you go.
Do do do. Blue. Cut red. Polished. Needs to be polished.
This. And then we'll be outputting. Far side, so this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. there to in. That comes out. Then there to that. Red, green.
This is going to be simple. This one. We should probably put pipes in.
Request. Input priority right.
Damn it. Cut red. Cut green. Crystal seed. Eggshell seed.
Okay, that one's now ready for that. Do you have anything down there making eggshell seeds?
Eggshell seeds?
Yes. I know it sounds weird, but it's a thing.
I do not recall eggshells. I recall eggshells.
Do you use a seed to make those?
No, I hatch eggs.
Then yeah, that's a thing. In order to make the next set of rubies and stuff, I need to be able to make a raw crystal shard. And to do that, I need eggshell seeds. Let me go in here and see if there's a different way. Batters. Are you making batters at all?
No.
Okay. Let's see how we get eggshell seeds. Puffer eggshell powder
Yeah.
in an inoculated petri dish. Which is made from bacteria in a petri dish.
Yep.
So are you making that?
Alien bacteria?
I know you're making alien bacteria, but are
Not
you
this way,
making
though.
the puffer eggshell powder?
I'm making puffer eggshells. I'm not making puffer eggshell powder.
Okay.
And I've been storing it under the idea that eventually you were going to need it.
Yeah. Puffer eggshell remains get turned into eggshell powder.
Mm-hmm. I've been storing it, but I've also been, like, destroying it if they start filling it up.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. That would be... And they're in a few places, I'm sure.
Yeah. So that'll be something to figure out.
See what the hatchery is, which is right here. Yeah, this is just destroying them.
See, now this uses cellulose paste. Why can't it use that crap that we're having to blow up?
Because then it would be useful. That's why you have to blow it up. There's a passive provider chest in the iron that has 7.9k eggshells.
Okay.
And the copper.
Sounds
And
good
the
to me.
tin. I stopped doing puffers for a while. I did puffers for something else. What did I do puffers for?
I mean, we're not going to need a ton of them. It's just these are kind of what's used for the higher tier.
Sciences?
No, the modules and stuff.
And you don't think we're going to need a ton of them? Firedale, what are you playing?
Well, the modules are limited, so...
Uh-huh. Until they're needed an ingredient for something.
True.
What are eggshells for? Well, evidently they're for
Apparently,
an ingredient for
literally
something.
to make seeds. To make eggshell seeds. If we make batters directly, then processing the batters gives the crystal shards.
And we're going to need to do them biters eventually.
Because every time you do that, it's like a 70% chance, it says.
There. Never knew you could grow eggshells and get... Well... Yeah, let me show you where we're getting eggs. So, remember how I said we build everything from water?
Are you going to show them the toots?
Yeah. Technically not exactly everything is from water. Some stuff is byproducts of animals.
Which we got from water. Or...
Well, we got from the
down
trees
on
in the
islands.
water. The trees in the water. That'd be these guys right here. They're ghastly creatures.
Speaking of the stuff that we have to blow up.
And right here is where all the eggs go. These are all the eggs. The eggs go into the hatchery. And the hatchery has remains, and the remains are here. This is the pupper eggshell remains. There's your eggshells. That's the little gas guys right now, going off to their new little environments. And they can swim around in circles and gas and air and yeah.
And... bombs away.
Sounds like you at 4 p.m. You tried to blow me up again.
Now put it next to you.
Well, I still moved. Just had to fix the last crater. Oh, and some stuff is grown from bacteria. This is how we get charcoal.
Yep. From all
Bacteria.
the algae.
Yep. The algae is grown inside a bunch of things here, which is then processed into
yeah,
into
that's
pulp.
right. Some of it we get from water, some of it we get from mud.
Yeah, true. But the mud is under the water. It's kind of a muddy water.
True.
Yeah, it turns the algae into cellulose fiber, which it turns into pellets, which it then cooks into charcoal. That's one of our base forms of fuel. Although at this point it's less used for fuel and more of an ingredient for getting carbon.
Okay, time to put in the last radar. Last radar.
I think I kind of want to go check up on Hun and see how she's doing, because it's going longer than I expected.
That's fine. Let me set this up, and then we can go ahead and finish. Because, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Normally, she's already come in by now.
Well, I'm gonna let my guys spin for a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. I just want to check up on her.
Okay. So we do black circuits. And then nitinol gears. Nitinol bearings. I hope I muted in time there. And then nitinol. That finishes our last radar. You don't use nitinol much, but boy, when we do, they sure gotta go. I hope everyone's doing okay, Will. I mean, if you think about it, socially awkward, eggs do it all the time. I mean, eggs. Chickens do it all the time. I don't think they do it from a seed, though. Come on, Night, get up here. Okay, so... There we go, now it's getting set. And we're putting one in place so we can see the difference. Hey, Pat?
There, now I can hear.
Alrighty, hey, Pat. Question.
Yeah?
The new lines that you set up over there, do you not have concrete going down them by design, or just because it wasn't able to be placed yet?
Wasn't able to be placed yet.
Okay. I've got the final tier of radar that's going at the bottom left so we can see the difference of size.
Yeah, there's only one line of concrete missing, actually. Done.
And this one on the right as well was only half done.
Good point.
So let's see what the difference is in size. That's like another 2 blocks. It's a pretty nifty size.
What?
Zoom out on your map at the bottom left and you can see the size of the final tier of radar compared to the one before, which is right next to it.
That's the active area, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting one in the top and the bottom of that size actually will cover the top and the bottom.
Yep.
Instead of having to put ones in the middle.
I mean, with the size of it, I think if you put one in the middle, it'll cover from the top to the bottom.
Well, yeah, but you want to get the edges.
Yeah,
You want to
also
go
true.
beyond that. So you can see all the guys out here.
Yeah, so that is the final tier of radar. Uses black circuits, so still few and far between at the moment, but it's something that we do and can make. We have 3 more ready at the moment. So yay for another final tier machine. Okay, so now we can stop if you need to back. I just
No,
wanted
she's not down here yet.
to get that done and check down.
She
Yeah, is
just got
everything
Midland
okay?
in the bathroom.
Ah, okay.
Mother had to use the bathroom, basically. Mother took priority.
I'm waiting on the brush your teeth song. It's become a thing now. Not that we will be able to make them soon, but we are on the research for the radio thermoelectric generators. Maybe we should do para armor instead. Yeah.
I'm proud of myself? Why would I be proud of myself?
What did you do?
Okay. Firedale's with me, yes.
Have you told Firedale?
Honey.
I have done nothing. I was unable to do anything wrong.
That sounded very accusatory.
Oh, I brought my water up there and I didn't. Damn it. No, I brought.
What did you do?
How far did I get? I'm a dumbass.
Did you
Brought it
forget
outside the
something?
door. I was gonna fill my water upstairs while I was up there. It didn't make it. You didn't make it up that far.
So
Oops.
Firedale, he comes up to check. He comes up to make sure my wife's okay, because I have to be up at 5 in the morning. Well, I have to be up at 3 in the morning, and I have to be up at 5 in the morning to get Midlet out the door for a non-medical issue. Just
got an appointment.
she has
That's
to
all
go
I
to
said.
the hospital.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so he comes out to make sure that, I'm getting ready and I'm going to get to bed and all that stuff. And what does he spy?
What?
He spied a package
I
of
spied.
muffins.
What I spied was Midlet's sheet that I had taken care of yesterday for you.
Yes.
And I brought it
appreciate 'cause
upstairs
was
and
a
I
little
gave
bit
it to you
pukey.
nice and dry.
Yes.
After I hung it up in the middle of the night
Oh,
for
very,
you.
very caring for our daughter. Yes,
Very
and
caring.
I appreciate that.
Yes,
But not enough to let him scarf a muffin down before he brushes his teeth. He spied the package of muffins that Pops had bought. And
chocolate muffins.
there were two
Chocolate
chocolate chip
chips.
and 2 blueberry. It was a combo duo pack.
Hmm.
And then he went, "Oh, I haven't brushed my teeth yet." And let me tell you, he gave that muffin quite the look. Quite the sexy look. Then, I'm like, "Oh, hell no. You do not get to give that muffin a sexy look. You are not about to consume that. I am taking it away." But Muffin, you're about to brush your teeth. You don't need that. But I haven't brushed my teeth yet.
Yeah, but muffin.
I haven't yet. I can still go
I'm
get a
on-
muffin.
I'm
So
on
you do
PAX.
not
I'm on
need to
PAX when this one.
snarfle.
You hear that?
What?
I'm
There you
on
go.
backside for this one
He's
because
on backside.
if he hadn't brushed his teeth yet, then muffins are totally in and available.
And
See?
he can scarfle the muffins tomorrow morning. He does not need to scarfle the muffin and then brush his teeth.
Did you say scarfle?
I said scarfle.
I mean,
Being
it is
tortured by a
bad to
fly-
brush your teeth immediately after eating.
Yeah, I would just have to delay
Right.
brushing my teeth and
Which is just no. No,
and,
that is
and
the
the
reason
chocolate bit takes
that is
so
the
long
reason
to
we
work its way off the
brush
teeth.
our
Oh
teeth.
no! I just
Don't you recall? Okay, hold on. Fire down. Feel
Uh-huh.
free to sing with me if you'd like.
Uh-huh.
Let's go brush our
Brush
teeth.
your teeth.
Let's go brush our teeth. Let's go brush our teeth. And what is the last line?
so you don't go snacking at night.
So you don't snack all night. Exactly. See, you know the words of the song. And the words of the song are there because that's what you said. I don't want to snack all night. I need you to help me brush my teeth. And then I won't be snacking all night because my teeth won't be brushed.
Oh well, I mean, I could just start keeping a drawer of sweets down here for the snacking in the middle of the night, like someone else.
Like our grandchild
Oh,
who
that
has
was
recently
great.
been called out. So they come around the corner.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay,
let-
fire now.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so it's been a heck of a week for poor Dawnlit with Moonlit, right? She's 6.
Uh-huh.
I guess she's 6.5 now, and you know it's summertime and all that, and they trying to keep her busy. Dad takes her all over the place, right? All the time. They go to the library a couple times a week because she doesn't want to reread a book. I have read it. I know it. Next, right? So here she is. And they go in her room and they're like, she was just hollering a minute ago. Now she's quiet. And as they open the door to her room, she is upside down on her bed with her head under her bed. And they said, "What are you doing?" She immediately sits up and goes, "Nothing. Did you hear something?" Let me check what's under your bed. You don't need to look at my bed right now. You don't need to look under my bed. It's fine. What are you doing in here? What you didn't knock? What? What are you doing? Did you hear something? No. What's under your bed? We don't check, Mom. Don't check. It's okay.
Not suspicious in the least.
Not at all.
So sure enough, there is a
Stealthy.
secret stash of chocolates and such that she nomps on in the middle of the night.
Oh my.
Guess who has 5 cavities? Doesn't do much good to brush your teeth at 7 o'clock at night. And wonder where she learned that from. That's an excellent question. Papa is hiding for a reason.
I have no secret stash. I have my stash right out in the open.
It's not secret if you can see it.
That's right. It's not secret if I can see it. Anyway, she put her through she gave Dawn anxiety just talking to her. She's like, "Okay, hang on, I need to sit down. Let's go through." So
Wow.
So Thursday night, you know, she's hella smart, right? She's hella smart. Well,
The 6-year-old, yes.
the 6.5-year-old is incredibly smart. We've
The
always
fact
known
that
this.
she got away with this entire time.
Well, here she is.
Actually,
Mom says,
that sounds more like a honey thing, getting away with stuff.
I don't get away with stuff. What?
Loopholes.
Look, I would be a terrible, terrible criminal. I would give it away so fast.
Yeah, she's horrible at that. So am I.
So here's the thing. Thursday night, they said, like, she described, she's like, okay, she was like at a 9 It was a rough day at work. The child is going bonkers. And she's like, you know what? Your quiet time is going to be, you can have a bath. But I take showers now. Yes, you do. But today you're going to take a bath. You can play with your toys. You can have we're all going to just enjoy the silence. Right? So Dawn is standing at the doorway to the bathroom. Sir Twilit says something to her, and she hears Mom. Thought maybe she was imagining it, then she heard it again. Mom, Mommy. So she turns her head. Yes. So, I've been thinking about the sound of silence. Okay, really? I love the sound of silence. I have several versions of it. But you know what? Would you like me to play the sound of silence? Which one would you like best, baby? No, not the songs. What is the actual sound of silence?
She getting all philosophical.
Right?
6-year-old.
She's getting philosophical. 6.5 years old. She goes, well, it's when you're quiet and still, and there's no TVs or screens on, and that's silent. There's no sound. She goes, but it's not silent. I'm always hearing things in my head or thinking about things. There's patterns. Like, I get stuck in patterns, and I can't get out of them. Like what kind of patterns do you get into? Like left-right patterns. I'm in the car, and I'm kicking my feet when we drive, and it's left-right, left-right, left-right. But then when we get out, I realize I'm going right-left when I step out onto the sidewalk, and then I'm thinking, wait a minute, am I going left, right, or am I going right, left now? And the pattern, I think a pattern is broken, and then I try to start it again, and I can never quite get it right because I'm never really sure if it's there. And this is what you think about when it's quiet. It's just, what happened to all your bubbles, baby? I don't like the bubbles anymore.
What bubbles?
In her bubble bath. She's but you used to love bubble baths. We've been taking showers. I thought you would like the bubble bath. The bubbles crinkle. When the bubbles are going away, they crinkle, and I don't like the crinkle sound that they make. And she's like, how the blankety blank do bubbles? She's asking me, like, crinkle. And Ma and I are going, oh yeah, as they pop, they kind of crinkle,
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and she's going, what? Okay, it's just, and I don't like it when they dry on my skin. It makes my skin feel funny. I know that they dried on my skin and they're still there. She says, but you always pop bubbles with Grandma and Pops, and you have bubbles pop on your skin. And she says, yeah, but that's okay because then we wash it off. With you in the shower, you're washing it on. and Dawn's like, okay, I don't want to label anything, so I don't want to say you're having anxiety or anything, but she's like, oh my god, she was giving me anxiety, Mom. I'm like, why are we having deep philosophical conversations about it? You're 6.5 years old. Why can't we just talk about the happy bubble time you had?
You skipped where they found the how they found it under her bed.
Yeah, so they recently, as a summer project, they painted her room, which, remember, is our old office. It is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And they painted her room. She even painted one part of it all by herself. And so they painted her room, and in order to prep for that, Dawn swept from corner to corner, pulled everything out off the walls, etc., to protect things, swept from corner to corner. And she's like, oh my god, get your father. Ask your father to come up here, please. And there were just the packages, the empty wrappers, the actual candies, the empty wrappers. What is all this? And
Now, for the record, downstairs in their house, they pretty much always have some type of candy, some type of a sweet, some type of a something out onto the table. There's always stuff rotating in and out on their tables,
and she's never
open
really
and
been
free for
denied
people
anything.
to go
it's
after.
Like, just let us know. Yeah, if you want something, you can have some candy. Okay, you know what? It's almost bedtime. No more candy. But apparently, like, she went and she got a candy, and she's like, wait. She's, what is this? And she goes, oh, well, I have a container that I keep my candy in. She goes, but you eat your candy when you get it. Yes, but sometimes when I get my candy, I grab a couple of extra pieces for another day. And I put them in my... I said, you didn't say I couldn't. They're like, well, now you cannot. Like,
Loopholes.
Loopholes. Yes, it's correct. Which is the best kind of it. Right?
Yep, technically correct. The best kind of correct.
And we're like, she has always been very focused on patterns. I mean, I'm not kidding. 6 months old. I mean, itty bitty. If you gave her a purple toy and she had a green one in the other hand, she would drop the green one and find another purple toy. So she had one in each hand, the same color. If it was a shape, she would put down the triangle to find. She had to have. We used to tease that she was double packing, because she would always have two things. If you give her a chip, she's like, "Thank you," and then she grabbed for another. She's like, "You had to put one in each hand." She had to have them both. But it was that way with her toys too, and preferably the same color.
But back to the candy.
Yeah.
So the 5 cavities, because she was having the candy in the middle of the night after brushing her teeth.
So that
she
sugar just sat there.
It's saturated and
on those little gums.
Marinated on her teeth overnight.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that was very tasty. Falling asleep with the taste of sugar.
I'm sure this has nothing to do with her
waking up to night, and she wakes up to night terrors. I'm sure there was nothing to do with the sugar rush or the stomach aches that she was having.
From the sugar.
Poor child.
Nothing to do with it at all.
Poor parents.
From having extra candy at 3 a.m.
Poor parents. Dawn just looked at me. And I'm like, oh, don't look at me. You all never did that. I said, I'm telling you, she was like 14 months old. Whatever. She was just over a year old. We were in the backyard, and she started dropping the pine cones that were on the ground. She started dropping the pine cones in this little bucket, and we could hear her counting. She's like, oh, and we're like, and we're looking at each other going, is she counting? And then we're like, holy crap, she's counting. And she dumped the bucket and she dropped them in. 2, 3. We're like, what? And I looked at her sisters right then, and I'm like, no offense, y'all, but none of y'all ever did that. I'm not saying any of y'all were dumb. I'm just saying, holy crap, that's a different level. Because none of you were dumb. But oh my gosh, none of you ever did that.
Just means she has good parents and grandparents.
Yeah.
And great grandparents.
Oh my word. And I, and the doctor, they've reached out to the doctor. He's like, don't try to label, don't try to put anything that's not there. It's okay. She's just really smart, and you just got to work, to keep her stimulated.
She's not OCD yet.
And they're like, she can look at you in the eyes. She can have very intelligent conversations. She's, it's okay. She's okay. And then they're going, what? I said, when she was having the breathing problems and where she would purposely hold her breath, and we had to take her to the hospital because we thought she was about to die, because she passed out and everything. And I said, how we researched it, and they told us, hey, she's too smart for her own good. She can control this. She's doing it on purpose. It's okay. Look, and so just talk to her nicely. Explain what you're doing. I know most kids you can just pick up and be like, "We're going bye-bye." Pick them up. No. She was in the middle of a complex thought. You cannot just yoink her up and do a thing. You need to explain. Well, we're putting your toys away because we're going to do this now.
Okay, hun.
What, you about falling asleep?
No, I'm not falling asleep in any shape or form. But we are sliding very far to the left. Thank you. Okay.
I thought you were getting slippery. So we were seeing, and he said, her pediatrician said, you know what? Little Miss Moonlit is super smart, and I know my mom was a teacher, and in her experience, that the smartest ones were the hardest ones because you have to work extra hard to keep them interested, to keep them, learning and stimulated. Because
I agree with this.
if they get bored, they start entertaining themselves.
Yep,
And if
I agree with this.
And at that point, I declared there is always a fine line. And right in front of the doctor, I said, there's a fine line between a superhero and a supervillain. Our job is to stimulate her for good before she learns to entertain herself and tries to take over the world for evil, right? we don't want to encourage Pinky and the Brain. We don't want to encourage the supervillain. She can actually hold her breath until she passes out. Well, she used to. Yeah. When she was little, she would, and they would not know what the hell was happening. She would just stop breathing and pass out. And yeah. And then, like, the second time they did, and the hospital's like, she's fine. She's probably just held her breath. No. And then, like, the second or third time it happened, the second time we're in the hospital, we're like, the hell? Yeah, and if you look it up, it's not super uncommon for really smart kids to do that, because it's something they can control, and when they're very upset, they almost do it automatically. And yeah. Anyway, that is our granddaughter. She having deep philosophical questions up. And then another night this week, she said, she's all right, 30 minutes quiet time. Everybody's going to do their own thing, and then we're going to do blah, blah, blah. And so they tell her, we're going to set the Alexa timer. In 30 minutes, we're going to change to this, right?
Uh-huh.
And Moonlit says, Mommy. And so they realize that sometimes she can be manipulative. Hello, children. But she says, can we snuggle? And she says, when the 30 minutes is up, I would be happy to snuggle and cuddle with you while we chat. But for 30 minutes, we're going to have the timer up. We're just going to read, and everybody's just going to have some quiet time. We're just going to wind down for a little bit. And she got all dramatic and said, oh, why is it I'm in a house full of people and I always feel alone? And John's like, oh God, pick me up. What? What? And she's like, holy crap, I feel that way too, kid. I got you. She's like, how do I say that? How do I be like, oh, I know how you feel, baby, but without. She's like, I said, well, the fact that she's expressing the patterns that she understands and that she feels like she gets stuck in her head is incredibly good. I mean, she goes, oh yeah, she's smart. No one's denying that she's smart, Mom. How the hell do I take care of a super smart kid? I'm like, carefully and lovingly, one day at a time. She's like, She's like, she gives me anxiety just trying to have a conversation with my child. And I'm like, what did you say? Where did that come from? I'm like, yeah. And so she was talking to Mama Rat and I about this, and she's like, and your mom's like, oh, kids say the darndest thing, ha ha ha. She says, no, kids say the darndest things are stupid or honest. This is not kids say the darndest things. This is, holy crap, that's too smart for your own good. Stop. Stop. You're hurting my head. Ah. Anyway, I have to be up. So I was coming over here.
Yeah. Pack promised that once you were ready, we got to stop because you got to go to bed.
I do, but we have to go brush our teeth.
Go brush your teeth, Pack.
Okay, here. Hang on, you can tell him again. He has something to tell you.
Okay. Also what? Okay, I also have something to tell you.
Okay. Go brush your teeth, Pack.
No, Firedale first.
Go brush your teeth, Pack.
But you need to tell me something so I can go.
That's
Repeat
what I
you
was
told
supposed
him
to
just
tell
a
you.
minute ago. He couldn't hear
You were supposed to tell me to brush my teeth?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He said, brush your teeth back.
Okay.
Because you made us
Can we
promise
not
that we
change the
had to
sheets
stop
until
when Honey was
tomorrow,
ready.
so-
Let's go change the sheets.
So I can get in bed.
Let's go
Okay, you
change
start
the
changing
sheets.
the sheets. I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Have
We'll
a good
change
night,
them
back.
tomorrow. Okay, I'm just
There's
gonna
all-
I'm just gonna
Why
finish
do
assembling a
something
fun
today
thing
when you
here,
can
and
finish
then
it tomorrow?
When I'm back in the hospital, but...
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna fix something right here because I want to see if we can have fun with this thing. I have a new idle thing here, Firedale.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm looking. What's your new idle thing?
Well, let's get like a couple of items onto this and see what it looks like. We got to upgrade it a little bit first, though, I think. Right now it's on yellows because that's what the pattern came with.
Do what, huh?
Oh, you don't see where I am. Hold on.
I see you moving around on the idle area.
Yeah, that's not where I am.
That's where you physically are in the game.
I know. Okay, we're gonna upgrade this. We'll start with reds. Okay, where are we gonna build this? This'll do.
What are you going from a 1 to a 2 to a 3 to a 4 to a 5 to a 6?
Mm-hmm.
All the way up to an 8?
Mm-hmm. This should be interesting. The problem is it's only going to be a cool looking idle animation for items. Why are you changing it?
If you look at the spots, items will get stuck on the end of those. So I'm just making sure that the things will go back on.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, I don't have to.
No, that made sense.
I'm just trying to grab where all the ones end and it goes off like that. I think that's it.
Well, I could just priority out on the right.
But if it ever gets full, then it'll still pop them to the end.
Yeah, where else did that happen?
There was one to the left, right right there. You can see where it just kind of curves around back onto itself. Literally to your left. Right here.
There are so many things. Right here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then down here at the very start. And then this one right here.
Which one is this one right here?
Right there at the very start too. Right there where the purple one is stuck.
Oh, yeah.
So, case in point. And then lastly, if you go up and to the right just a little bit, right here. But you already got that one marked. So I think that was it. Oh, right there too. And so... Oh no, I missed another one. There. Yeah, I think that was it. The slowest items. Those poor inserters. At least you know it spreads out the items.
Mm-hmm. It actually didn't because it put on 4 at a time. But this spreads out the items.
And just think, if you watch it for long enough, eventually it will put all the items back together. Oop. I had my bots on.
You did.
So why won't it? Oh, because of the underground belts. That's why it won't work for us.
No, when it hits a splitter, too, it just goes straight. It doesn't split people.
That sounds kind of dangerous. Yeah, there we go. I think I fixed it. So you're gonna make it very colorful.
Mm-hmm.
Put all the alien things on it.
That's crystal things, actually. That's what's coming next. We could put alien things in there, too, though.
I mean, if you look over here, there's actually a chest that has the alien things in it.
Oh, I know.
Why?
But these are
Why
closer.
is there one that has express transport belts in it?
Mm.
That shouldn't be in there. And random grass.
Didn't do it. Will you be on tomorrow? Yes. I will definitely be on tomorrow. I will be on in the early afternoon at latest. I'm going to try and be on at noon or something like that, but knowing me, I will be on till 3. But I will be leaving about 5:45 tomorrow because we do have a workout to do at the end of the night. And I got to do that because I partially help lead it. And I kind of need to be there. But then I'll be back again at like 9. Yeah, you would think I would
very-
I would have a schedule, but yeah. I want to watch it for a second. Okay, I need to power this thing up. Can we get... We need a couple more of these wind things here.
Now, Pack, you promised that you had to go when Honey was ready.
She's not lying down yet. And I just added colors. But it's too slow to be able to do that yet until we get some extra power line thingies over here. I mean, that would do it too. The balancers. The balancers.
Oh, not what I meant to do. Oh no. Pack?
Stuck?
No, it's not that. Accidentally control clicked?
It's control. Uh-oh. Why are there belts on there?
Good luck figuring out where to grapple.
Oh, they're on there now. You put your targeting rectangle thing on here.
I didn't mean to. Like I said, accidentally control clicked.
Well, you can wait for it to pass by the single spot on the bottom. Here it comes. And there it goes. You totally don't need that remote, do you?
It'll pass up here eventually.
Technically, yes.
Oh, there's grass.
Oh, I see it. It's about to go by.
There's a belt.
There it is. There you got it. There you go.
Oh, I didn't get the belt. Oh, didn't get that belt. It's lost.
Well, the important thing was the remote. All right. Now I gotta go. Talk to you later, Firedale. Yes,
See you
of
next
course.
time, Pack.
Yep, where I might actually do some work
You did
in
work.
this game. I did a little bit.
Yeah, you made stuff work.
Yeah.
It's work. May not be a lot of work, but it's still a lot considering what all we've done and had to do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good night.
Bye, Pack. Good night. Bye, Pack Chat.
That'll do it. Like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. As soon as I can. I'm probably going to sleep in a little bit and start early. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So, but do some Fear mod pack tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. All best tips to resubs, but you guys who survived. But that's good, dude. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good one. Have fun with Fire and Lily. Why is she up? I'm tempted to raid Fire and Lily. No, we'll go start Salford Sal. Go see her. Have fun with that. Bye-bye.